Hi Gemini, welcome back to Peaceful Oracle. This is your tarot and oracle card reading for the month of September 2021. So as I'm shuffling your cards here, I'll go ahead and tell you a couple things that I picked up on. One of the things was that I think this month, it doesn't really seem like you have too much interest in engaging too much in, it kind of feels like you want to keep to yourself a bit this month. Like you kind of just want to get lost in something that you're interested in, or just kind of explore some hobby or interest. You may find yourself like wanting to just kind of stay in your room and read a book, or want to learn about something new. I'm not really seeing too much of a social aspect to this month for you, Gemini, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to come in for you. It just means that I'm just kind of seeing like you don't have a whole lot of space to give out your energy to other people, or maybe to like toxic situations, or things that tend to kind of get under your skin. I see you being a little bit more reserved this month. So I think like reserved with your energy a bit. And I think that it's only going to be like, it's like you only have space for good vibes, that kind of thing. Like, let's just keep it good vibes around me. And I don't really want to focus on anything negative this month. So I think that there's a drive to conserve this. You want to stay in high spirits and you want to stay in a positive mood this month. So I feel like that's what you're dedicating yourself to. I did also see that this month there may be a return of someone that in the past has kind of caused a little bit of toxic, and that has kind of like a toxic energy, someone that causes a lot of drama, somebody that kind of just gives you a headache, like not really too much of an emotional it's not someone, it doesn't kind of feel like, it kind of feels like a pest, more like someone that's just a bit irritating, but not so much someone that you're emotionally invested in, but someone that kind of returns, like makes an appearance to try to, get their foot in the door again. So, because it could be someone that you might have had a past with, and then you kind of cut ties, or you close that chapter, or at least what you thought was you closed that chapter, and then this is them just trying to kind of come back into your life. So you may have to deal with that, just kind of reaffirm your boundaries and set those boundaries again and let them know that you cannot cross these boundaries. So you may have to kind of deal with a situation like that this month. I did see that coming up for some of you. Oh my goodness. How interesting that I did it that way. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. I forgot to do the thing, and then they gave that card for me. Okay, so 9 of Swords. Okay, so 9 of Swords crossing the 8 of Wands here. Now, I think that this is kind of what I was feeling, where there could be just a lot of so 8 of Wands is, things coming in, so energy coming in. Sometimes it's opportunities, sometimes it's offers. It could also be relationships, but just kind of like a lot of eyes on you, or things coming towards you, manifesting. And you have the 9 of Swords crossing it. So for some of you, it could be maybe difficult choices or decisions that you need to make. It could be overwhelming, where you kind of feel like there's a lot coming at you, and perhaps that's why I was picking up on this energy of needing to kind of shield yourself off from the world at the moment, and needing to just kind of retreat and be with yourself. I do feel like you can sense that there's some significant changes or shifts happening within you. This Wheel of Fortune feels internal. It feels like there's like you have a change of heart towards something, or you have it could also be in relationships where there are other people that are kind of possibly confusing you as well. So that I did pick up on that, where there's, some toxic people that might be trying to come back in, and trying to reestablish a friendship with you. And perhaps it could be confusing you as well, because it could be someone that, someone that comes in with with a fake apology, a white flag, but, really is just trying to reestablish a connection with you, but hasn't really changed as a person. So that kind of thing. Be aware of your thoughts this month is what I'm feeling. I feel like you're going to be in your mind a lot, thinking about a lot of things. I'm also seeing that you may be having just in general, having like all of the things that are going on around you, around the world, around with other people, the situation, like you'd be watching the news and then you can't sleep at night. So I'm kind of feeling like there could be a lot just information coming in or just energy that's coming in, and you're feeling a bit conflicted or not really feeling like you can really settle yourself inside your energy. So there could be a bit like of anxiety or restlessness this month is what I'm feeling. Like you're restless. You don't know what to do. You could be having like these bursts of energy, but not knowing where to expend that energy, that kind of thing. Wow. Yeah, there's a significant shift and turn that's coming up. We have the World card in your hopes, dreams, and desires. Wow. Okay. So it's significant ending to a phase in your life as well. Yeah. Final outcome. Boundaries. Yeah. 7 of boundaries. Okay. 7 of wands is setting your boundaries with others. 4 of cups. Yeah. Okay. So, it does kind of feel like there's that relationship or someone or something that's coming in and offering, there's like an offering, like someone's offering maybe a sweet deal or something, and you're just not trusting someone's intentions. And I think you should follow that instinct. I think you should definitely follow your instincts in this. Look deeper into these cards here. What do we need to know about the 8 of Wands and the 9 of Swords for Gemini, September 2021? Queen of Fire. Wow. Okay. So I heard discernment. Wow. Okay. And I'm also being drawn to the heart chakra symbol, straight on her heart. And this is all about following your heart. Yeah. Following your intuition, standing in your power, and being able to tell the difference between someone who's genuine and who's not. So I think that there's going to be a call for that in this month, is to be very aware of who's around you and who's kind of like feeding you certain like information. So it could also be, being very discerning about what you hear about other people as well. It kind of feels like there's just a lot of noise happening around you, and you're trying to sort through a lot of that. And I think that you're kind of more on a path to shifting your energy towards things that bring you more of an emotional fulfillment. I love that you have the 10 of water here. I kind of feel like okay, what I'm hearing is that there's a need to conserve your happiness. Like you want to stay in this positive space. And so there is like a lot of external shifting out of your field, because you have this intention to conserve your peace of mind, is what I'm hearing. And I kind of feel like the Wheel of Fortune, there is a shift in your relationships with other people and the dynamics. I'm kind of feeling like there's a change in dynamics for you. Let me just grab your card real quick. As usual, I dropped one on the floor. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups here, we also have the Ace of Water, Ace of Cups. I'm hearing here that there is like a renewal also in other relationships. So maybe as other people leave your sphere, there's new people coming in, or there's like a new there's like a new source of happiness. I did see that some of you maybe some of you recently have become grandmothers. That's what I heard. So there's kind of like this new stage in happiness or connections with other people. And I felt like this sweet energy of between like a grandparent and a grandchild. Like there's this sweet, tender, like a loving energy and wanting, like excited for this new stage or this new phase. So maybe if for some of you, that's kind of the space that you're in. And I also think that could have also prompted reprioritizing where you want to put your energy and who you want to be around. I think that children sometimes help us do that, to be more, to know what really matters, in life. Okay, so let's look into the Three of Wands. Yeah, there's like this assessing, looking out and seeing what this could also be. What I'm also hearing with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Water is this could also be a newfound love for a project or a newfound path, something that you're very good at, something that you have. I'm feeling for some of you, you have this expertise or this knowing or knowledge about something. And because this is in your past, these are in your past positions. And there's could be something where you're establishing new networking or new relationships in the work sphere. And you're kind of putting out, what you know and forming these connections with other people. You're kind of showing off your skills, and that way people are you're gaining attention that way. And people are looking at you and you're kind of finding new connections that way. Wow, Six of Air, beautiful. Okay, so walking away from toxic things, so walking away from things that are no longer serving you. I think that this might also be about speaking your voice and using your voice to set your boundaries. There is also a strong message of setting your boundaries here, of people trying to come back into your life, people trying to kind of mix things up and create a bit of chaos. And I think that this month is going to be important for you to walk away. I think that that's what you're going to choose to do, that you don't have the energy to entertain, people who are offering that for you. So, and I kind of feel like that has happened already, that you might have already walked away from something. And now we have the Seven of Cups here. So it could be something that you're still ruminating about. It could be something that that's still on your mind, even though it's a relationship that's in the past. And that could also be what the Nine of Swords is. It could be self-doubt. Did I do the right thing? What did I do? Kind of second guessing yourself. Don't second guess yourself. I think that's kind of that's kind of the point of some of these toxic relationships, is to get you to second guess yourself. So I think that that's going to be a theme that comes up for you in this month as well, is to make opportunities for yourself to settle the mind. Maybe meditation would be a great, King of Air. So clarity. It could also be, I'm feeling like this is an individual. For some of you, this could be an individual in your life. So someone with King of Air qualities. So someone that kind of confuses you. It could be someone that is like a father figure. It could be a spouse. It could be, like a boss. I'm hearing a boss strongly. So it could be someone that kind of confuses your mind, or kind of gets you to have this clouded judgment, doesn't really, trying to get out of this fog. That's the Seven of Cups, is confusion and fog, and not really knowing what to choose or what to do. Kind of feeling cornered into making a choice or decision about something that you don't and you don't really know what to do. So you're kind of feeling a bit stuck there. Wow. Okay. Let me pick one more here. Hanged Man. Yeah. Okay. So with a Hanged Man, what I'm hearing is to don't make any rash decisions. The Hangman is a card of not resisting. It's but doesn't mean to give in to toxic situations. I kind of just mean that to not force, because it's when we try to force a situation, it ends up not making things worse almost. So kind of taking more of an observational seat, just kind of seeing how things are playing out and not engaging. So not reacting, and not reacting to people who are trying to trigger or trying to confuse you or trying to get in your head. that's going to be important. It could also be a friend that has like a King of Air quality. So someone that can kind of be a bit domineering, or someone that tries to control the situation, tries to control the narrative kind of thing. So that could be something that where you are disengaging from or trying to pull back your energy so you're not like falling into their trap of trying to get you to react to their whatever it is they're trying to do. Okay, so in your emotional sphere, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is kind of like thinking about money. Actually, what I'm hearing is thinking about how to make more money, or where am I with my finances. So I'm kind of feeling like with the Page of Pentacles, it's like assessing what I have. Usually I get that vibe or that message from the Seven of Pentacles, but here I'm getting it from the Page of Pentacles. So this is kind of like taking a look at where you are and seeing how you can build it, or seeing how this could also be changes in the home, like changes in like the next stage or the next move. So if, for example, for some of you, if you just got married, it's like, okay, so now we're moving in together. Do we want to buy a home, or do we want to, get an apartment, something like that? Or do we need to move to a different location for others? Like if you're a family and there's a certain place that is not a good fit for you and your family anymore, do we need to move? So that kind of thing, that could be something that's on your mind. That's something that I kind of feel like, yeah. So kind of searching for stability and then happiness. It's like, how can I make things better for myself and for my family? How can I improve things in the financial sphere, and in even just the materials, like in our material support? Do I have enough food? Do I have enough, security? That kind of thing. So there could be a focus on that this month, of feeling secure and safe, and like you and your loved ones are provided for. Okay, and in your environmental sphere, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is being able to do what you really love to do. This is also a card of hard work. So putting in a lot of hard work, really focusing on that. I mean, I kind of feel like there is a like almost like a laser-like focus on your stability, your work, and your happiness. Like just kind of having those few priorities and just kind of going, just like tunnel vision on that. Not much room and not much energy for anything else. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Wow, Six of Fire. Okay, so for some of you Geminis, this could also be a good month where you start to feel that spark or that energy to really put yourself out there. So Six of Fire is a card of influencers, but it is a card of victory. It's a card of achieving not just, we do have abundance here with the Eight of Pentacles, but just kind of being able to feel like, okay, look, I'm doing it. I'm shining. I'm putting out my skills. I'm putting out my talents, and I'm getting something in return from it. So this is really positive. I love this. So in the month of September, some of you may see good financial reward, and maybe that's why we're having some good, we're having money on the mind, where we can, if you're having a good chunk coming in for you, that's like, okay, well, what do I want to do with this now? Maybe I can move into a bigger home, or I can be able to afford this now for myself, that kind of thing. So money is really good this month. I like this. But it's also that you're also seeing results from something that you really love to do. So Eight of Pentacles is also this card of being able to work, like you work really hard at it, but it's something you love to do. It's not something that's, kind of depleting. It utilizes your full talents and skills, and you're able to make money off of it. And I love that the Six of Fire is clarifying that, because Six of Fire is also, the card of victory. It's a card of achieving something and feeling like you're being celebrated for it. So that's really, really positive. I like that for you, Gemini. Okay. The World card. Beautiful. Okay. So this is in your hopes, dreams, and desires. The World card. So what can Gemini do to achieve the World card here? The World card comes in when it's the last card in the tarot. And it comes in when we're kind of at like this end stage of a major life phase. It's kind of like it's mastery. We've mastered this stage in our life and we're ready to move on to something more. And I kind of feel like that's where you are with your work. I think that there is significant advancement in work this month. There's significant opportunities in advancement in work. I think that it's going to bring in a lot of abundance. You can look forward to a lot of abundance, which I'm being drawn to the Wheel of Fortune here as well, which that's what I'm hearing is there is an opportunity for abundance here. And I do see movement. Like I do see kind of this, I feel like it's on your mind, that I think that once I kind of have the resources that I need, that I'm going to move and I'm going to go someplace better and I'm going to be able to afford better things for myself and my family. So I really feel like this is your main focus. And I feel like you're going to see some good signs or omens this month of that, whether tangible or energetic. It's going to feel good. And I think that you're being noticed. The Three of Earth is being noticed and recognized and acknowledged for your work. So some of you could also get a raise. You could get a promotion. You could be switching over to a more lucrative job is what I'm hearing. So that's really positive. I love the direction that this reading is going in. Okay, so Seven of Wands. So now we have the Boundaries card here. This is also about strategy. This is also about, playing your cards right type of energy. It's kind of like knowing who to trust, knowing where to put your energy, knowing what to tell who. So it's a little bit more than just boundaries. It's more about strategy as well. Kind of playing your cards right, and that could work in the work sphere, but it also could work with relationships as well. So Nine of Water, Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment and happiness. This is kind of like reaching like a stage in your emotional space where you can really enjoy yourself and you can really take advantage of all that you've worked for and all that's been given to you. And I love that we also have the Ten of Water here. So I'm seeing really good prosperity cards and really good emotional fulfillment cards here. And I think that this Nine of Water is an indication that you setting your boundaries with certain people will keep you in this state of Nine of Water. It will keep you in this state of inner harmony, inner peace, and happiness. I'm also seeing that certain investments that you might have made will also reap in really good rewards for you as well. So if you're investing in certain things, that you can see a return on that as well, is what I'm hearing. Okay. And then we have Three of Air here at the bottom of the deck. So I think that that's kind of just the underlying little obstacle you might have to face this month is dealing with this sense that there are certain people in your life that don't want you to be happy. That's what I heard. Or that kind of don't like it when you kind of go off and live a happy life without them kind of thing. So just kind of be aware of whoever that is in your life, that they may make an appearance. You may also find that there are certain emotional memories or wounds that get triggered this month. I'm not seeing like this is like a new, Three of Air is oftentimes symbolizes heartbreak or disappointment, betrayal. But I'm kind of feeling like the Three of Air for you, Gemini, this month is more about memories. Maybe a memory of an old heartbreak or betrayal, and maybe that wound might come back to the surface, so you might find yourself a bit emotional. And I think that, so when that does come up, it's like a good time to look at it and kind of see, oh, I'm still holding on to this. And maybe there's something there that you need to see, or your emotions are telling you, we need to take a look at this so we can figure out a solution for it, perhaps. Okay, what is Gemini's guidance card for the month of September? Okay, so we have two cards here. So we have Wizard of Awareness. Yes. And then Education. Okay, so the Wizard of Awareness was kind of the energy that I was picking up on with the Hanged Man and the King of Air and Seven of Cups. When I said take more of that observational seat, don't react, because I think that there might be some people that want you to react. They want that energy from you. They want you to kind of like get all riled up. So it's kind of like it's much better to to kind of be in a state of presence. So you can act accordingly, so you can preserve your energy there. And that's what I'm feeling with the Wizard of Awareness. And with the education, again, I kind of feel like, there may be some subjects or like something that you really are interested in. There could be a new what's the word I'm looking for? Topic. That's the word I'm looking for. There's like a topic, or it could be an area of study or a field that you find interesting. And so I'm kind of feeling like you may find yourself frequently retreating into your own space or into your own bubble and kind of exploring something new. It could be something historical. It could be like a new documentary that you watch and it kind of inspires you to read up on the subject more, that kind of thing. Or it could be just that you're delving into more books. I really did see that you are going to enjoy a little bit more of your solitary time, because I think that it will help you detach from some of the other energies that are going on around you. So I see you kind of taking frequent trips to that hermit stage this month. Okay. Oh, all right. So Gemini, this is your challenge card potential. Okay, so I'm hearing that it may just be hard to see the potential for something. So it's kind of like if you see that, you're working really hard at things and opportunities are coming in, you may find it a little bit difficult to kind of see the perhaps the light at the end of the tunnel, or I don't know how this is going to work out. There may be like a situation where maybe you're required to move, but you don't know how you're going to get there. There could be a situation where it's a little bit sticky or a little bit tricky to kind of navigate around. So that might come up for you this month. These cards are just flying out. Okay, so new beginnings. This is what you can look forward to in the month of September, Gemini. New beginnings. Beautiful. Yes, new stages, new beginnings. I keep feeling move, so there might be an opportunity to move, or there may be thoughts or ideas about moving this month. And there's also new beginnings in relationships, I felt like, as well. See one more here. Leadership. Wow. Okay, beautiful. Yeah, so some of you may also be stepping into a role of leadership through a promotion. Some of you may also become an entrepreneur where you're bringing on employees, or you have a team that's working for you. So you may be stepping into that leadership role. You also may be setting an example. It may be really important for you to set a good example for your family this month. That I'm hearing that as well, that people might be looking to you on how to navigate a situation. So that's going to be really important. There's kind of like an additional set of responsibilities that you're taking on this month. That's what it feels like, but all good. It's just extra responsibilities. And I think it's from like just this work, like having that recognition, the Three of Earth, having that recognition for your hard work and the work that you've done so far, that it could be giving you opportunities to expand. And with that expansion comes with new roles and a new job description. Which is really cool. I like that. Okay, Gemini's animal totem. Freedom is yours, horse spirit. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling like you're just going to be walking to the beat of your own drum this month, Gemini. You're going to kind of do your own thing. You're not going to pay too much attention to being swayed in one direction or another. I kind of feel you being very stable and centered. There may be a lot of stuff going on in your mind, but in terms of your relationship with the outside world, and even how you're processing things, like even if there's a lot going on in your mind, I still see you being very calm and centered and very stable, and not overreacting too much to things, and not kind of putting your energy where you know that it's not going to serve anything, especially it's just going to deplete you. So I see you being very centered this month, and that's the energy that I'm picking up on with the horse spirit. Freedom is yours. And because you're doing that, I think that you free yourself from feeling like you're responsible for taking on unnecessary or even toxic energy from other people. So that's going to be and I think that you're also going to see that side of yourself. Like you might surprise yourself at how strong you are in setting your boundaries and saying no to people. And I think that that will also open up a new door for you, that it could be like a repetitive thing that might have kept happening for you. And now you're finally kind of seeing it for what it is. So there's that clarity and you're able to, put like a pattern that has been following you around for a while, finally to rest, So if it's like for example, if it's like a person, if it's like a toxic person and maybe you've had this experience where these types of people just keep coming in your life. So now you're kind of seeing it for what it is and you're seeing what's attracting it. Like, what is it that you do that keeps attracting that? Not that it's your fault, just that it's something that if it's a pattern that keeps happening, you may figure out a way to kind of get that pattern to stop. Is by setting your boundaries or kind of, withdrawing your energy, whatever it is that, you figure out about how to handle the situation. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, it's going to be a really cool month for you, I think. I think that as long as you kind of follow that intuition of yours to kind of stay within your energy and stay centered and grounded, I think you're going to really enjoy this month and you're going to see some really cool opportunities open up for you here. So have a great month of September and I will see you for October. Bye, Gemini.